Kelly here, President of American Gunsmithing Institute. I have a really important interview you need to listen to. David Johnson is going to tell us why it is really, really important to have a plan B. David, tell us a little bit about your story. Very interesting.
3 or 4 years ago, I started thinking one night as I was reloading some ammunition about what am I going to do after retirement? I've been with the company that I was with for, at the time, about 23 years. And I knew if I retired, went home and sat down, that would be it. Now, I wouldn't do anything else. So I thought about a gunsmith, becoming a gunsmith. And I'm just real interested in it. I've always hunted with my dad. We fish, love the outdoors. And as I was thinking about it, I started looking online at colleges, schools where I could learn to be one. And my plan was to retire and with 30 years with the company and open my own business. And at 25 years, actually the day before my 25th anniversary with the company that I was with, they came in and terminated my position.
Wow.
So in the meantime, I had met with a gunsmith, a local gunsmith here in Athens as well, who was an alumni of AGI.
Yep.
And he brought me in and sat down and talked with me for about 2 hours on a Saturday.
Huh.
And things just started rolling. I started going out to his shop and just piddling with him, watching him on Saturdays. And then in November of 2019, I ordered the level 1
Okay,
course.
you enrolled in that course, pro level 1 course. Yeah.
Got the material, started doing the studies. I've completed the course level 1 in May of 2020. I started looking at going ahead and opening up a business to build my clientele. Where I live, you can't work out of your house.
Oh,
so I had to have a spot. So
yeah, that's unusual. Most guys can gunsmith right out of their home.
Right. I found a spot in July of last year. Applied for a business license with the city, was accepted, got my license, applied for my FFL license. And on October the 14th, my FFLs came in the mail.
Right on.
October 15th, I lost my job.
Oh, and you didn't see that coming?
I did not see that coming.
Oh,
no, 25 years with the company, never been written up, never had an issue, So,
wow.
Like I say, that was on October the 15th. I'm sorry, November the 2nd, I officially opened my business last year. This is October, in case somebody sees this in the future of 2021. I've taken in over 200 guns, less than a year. That doesn't include the transfers that I've done, which I think that's around 16 transfers for people. But by knowing the design function repair that is taught by AGI, I'm confident that I can repair anything. Now, it may take me a while on some of the guns, but having the videos to be able to go back and look at and watch again to help with my knowledge and understanding of these guns has made a huge difference. It's given me the confidence that I need to keep my door open and people still coming in. On top of that, the only advertising that I've really done, I have my name on the door. I have a sign out next to the street that simply says gun repair and my phone number. And then I have it on my truck. And I've literally had people call me and I'll ask them, how did you hear about me? I was behind you at parties the other day and I saw your number. So
yeah. And of
also
course, that makes a nice tax deduction that way as well.
It is. It is. I have a Facebook page for my gun repair business. I have a website. In September of this year, I had over 2,700 hits on my webpage.
Wow.
That's just in 1 month. I mean,
people are interested. I mean, they're desperate for gunsmith.
They really are.
How much work you got sitting there now?
3 months. I'm behind 3 months.
You got 3 months worth of back order and you've only been in business less than a year.
Less than a year.
You got better job security now than you ever had with 25 years in that company, man.
That's true. That's true. It
Well,
is.
So you're continuing to learn. You're
Absolutely.
continuing to stay attached to us, which is really smart. And get that monthly education. Where do you want to go take it from here? I mean, sound like you by having a plan B and acting on it before you needed it, put you in like the catbird seat. You're perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I constantly have people asking, do you want to open a gun store? Do you want to start selling guns? Right now, no, I don't. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy taking guns in especially ones that I've never seen before, and being able to take it apart and figure out what's wrong with it and put it back together and hand it back to the customer and say, it's working fine now, and seeing the look on their face, especially if it's a family heirloom. And I've done many of those. I actually worked on an old Marlin Model 37 a couple of months ago that's fixing to be passed down to the 4th generation.
Oh, that's cool.
It is.
That's very cool.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, literally our students, bring those guns back from the grave, if you will, turn wall hangers into guns that are back in the field at 4th generation. That's awesome. Well, I'm just really impressed with what you've been able to do, David, mostly because you made a decision to do something and you started on that path early, not late. And too many people get to the point where they're desperate and, they still can move forward, but it's better to plan and get started sooner, and boy, the timing, as I recall, what you said was you got your FFL, which officially put you in business on the 14th of October, and on the 15th of October, you were terminated.
That's correct.
Without cause, just boom.
Without cause. Mm-hmm. Yes.
How long did it take you to get into Plan B, became Plan A? It was already there, right?
It was already there. It was already there. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to go ahead and start the business and build up a clientele.
Yeah.
Build a relationship with customers and get my name out a little bit. I started going around to the pawn shops in town and the gun stores in town and just introduced myself and told them, a couple of them already have gunsmiths. And I said, if there's anything that you take in that you don't want to fool with, pass it along. I'll be glad to do it for you. Anything, even if it's just cleaning guns, I'll do that, and left cards with them. And some of my best customers have come from those gun stores that they've gone in and picked up one of my cards, gave me a call, came by, and the rest is history, so they say.
Yeah. But well, congratulations on being wise enough to plan ahead, create your own security, and to being successful because you followed a proven system. And so, David, congratulations. Thank you so much. Love to even talk to you more about this. But for everybody else, there's a really big lesson. Get your Plan B started right now, because it might suddenly become your Plan A, and you want to be ready.
Right.